feeling like I can take on the world. When my mind settled, I wasn't sure what to do with myself. I lived for my delusions. They entertained me. They were my friends. Most of my delusions weren't dark. A lot of it was the what-if worlds and thinking in on people's lives, creating scenarios for my life and others in my stories. I wrote, so I had to produce visions for my writing. It all went fine until it takes a hold of you, griping you into your words of made-up fantasies. I survived. It's not easy to understand my logic behind my decisions. There wasn't logic to be had. You couldn't convince me what I was experiencing wasn't real. In my heart, I knew it wasn't real. Yet I believed it. I had a shadow fighting me, wanting to be heard, wanting to be understood. When I went to the asylum, I have never felt lower. Arriving in a new city on a stretcher. Wheeled into a dirty room with people wearing scrubs to greet me. A drawing of Henry the Hand. Wondering what that meant. Thinking it was a trafficking code. Still stuck in my delusions that I was being hunted by the cartel. I felt there was a hit out on me. That people wanted to take me. Henry the Hand was a code or message for me. I was terrified. I begged for them to take me back to my hometown. Told them I didn't want to stay. They had orders. Court orders. I was ordered by the state to stay. I was seen as a danger to myself and others. I had to be locked away. They gave me my clothes. I changed in a dirty bathroom. Put my clothes and phone in a bag. Gave it to the nurses, then walked to my unit. I didn't know how long you'll be there. I wasn't even sure what I said. All I know is I said a lot. I spoke and spoke until my fingers went numb with words pouring into direct messages of people who didn't care and wanted to shut me up. Wanted me to go away, wanted me to get help. Every day I saw a doctor. That first night I was admitted. He put me on my medication. Then the next day, I had a scratch on my chest from the cop that wrestled me to the ground in my apartment. I asked for someone to look at it. I shouldn't have fought him away, but I did. At the time I had true fears of being taken. At the time I thought I was released from being held captive for 15 years. At the time I thought the cartel was after me. To me at the time the cop was fake and a trick to take me again. I fought him. Then more cops came. I went willingly. Not wanting to be taken against my will. I gave up and went with the men. When I was in the asylum, they looked at my scratch. I'm not sure what I wanted them to do about it, but document it was there. The doctor just observed it and went about his day. Most days I seen a PA. She was the nicest person. I talked with her and a social worker. I told the same story. I was sleeping when I wrote those terrible things on the internet, which was a lie. I was awake, but I didn't remember typing those things. I honestly didn't know what I said. All I knew, it was bad. Each day I said I write my dreams down and I wrote them on the internet on accident, which was a lie, but I wanted released. Lying likely got me more time. Week by week went by and I still stayed. Days I miss it. My meals being made for me, a cute boy to hold hands with. I enjoyed my time and made the best out of it. I couldn't write and didn't want to. Eating 3 meals a day was unlike me. I usually ate breakfast and then fish at night. I put on weight from eating 3 large meals and a snack. Even though it took me a week to eat. When I did, I started to feel better. I needed to be there. It had went on for 3 years at that point. When I look at myself in December 2020, I was gone. If I was well, I would have never messaged Jesse. I never would have went to see Jesse. I would have went to work and did my job. Came home to my husband and son. Lived my life. My very blessed life. I was unwell. I was searching. I wanted to be seen by someone who knew me before. Jesse took one look at me and said, "I can't save you." I think back and see how it was Jesse who needing saving. He had his own mental health struggles, his mountains of grief. He was hopping from house to house, in between jobs. He wasn't far from where I was for 3 years. Living life so unstable made my fatigue mind worse. Clinging on to this hope that Jesse was my knight in shining armor, who promised to bring me peace. The peace came when I gave up on the prince. I latched onto Alex after Jesse. Alex is so far out of my league, but he is a safe person for me. I know he won't make fun of me. I know he will try and help me. I know that he would save me. He did. He had cops come and force me into a facility to get the help I needed. Jesse was there too. He sent his sister, but it was from him. He was likely sitting next to her. There are a million things I thought, from the time Jesse said hello, to the time I entered the hospital. I thought of a million reasons why Jesse stayed away, when what is reality is he is just away. There is no great plot or master plan. He stayed away because I wasn't me anymore. The Stacy everyone knew and loved was gone.